Hi everybody, I just want to go over some tools that you have in Canvas that you can use for collaboration. Now in order for me to get to these tools, I have to go through a slightly different process than you will to get to them. When you want to get to these tools, you can either get to them through our class by clicking on collaborations or conferences, but you might also want to get to them by coming up to courses and then selecting the group that will show up for you here. If your group doesn't show up for you there, then you can do as I'm about to show you to find your group. So you come to People, you click on People, and then you say View User Groups. When you say View User Groups, only one group will come up for you. I have different access because I'm the teacher, so I can see all the groups, but for you, you'll just see one. So you'll click on the group and you can see all the people there, and I think your content will come up just by clicking on the group, but if it doesn't, you can click on this settings page or this little gear here and then say visit group homepage, and then it will bring you to this very special group content area. So this is a content area that just myself and your group can access. So there are some really great tools in here for you to use. The first is you can use announcements to send announcements to each other. You can create pages, so if you wanted to create wiki pages together, you could. There's a list of all the people in your group with their email addresses, so you can contact them directly. There's discussion boards, and here you will see the discussions that are assigned by me, but you also could create your own discussions if you wanted for discussing other things. You can upload files and share them here. Pretty snazzy. And then you also have these great tools called conferences. So conferences would allow you to set up a face-to-face meeting if you wanted. I guess it's not actually face-to-face. It would be virtual face-to-face meeting. And what you do is you say new conference, and you can title it something. Let's see, sample group conference. This whole group will get an invite to this, and so they'll say, why did I get this invite? It's because I'm practicing. So you can label it, you can say how long you want it to be, you can say no time limit, and then you can invite all the members. I'm going to not invite anybody because I don't want them to think they have to come to this. So then at the bottom, you can't, oh, there you can see it. You hit update, and then the meeting shows up here under conferences. And you can start the meeting at the time that you've decided as a group. And this app called Big Blue Button will open up. And then slowly but surely, it might freak out a little bit because I'm videotaping it, we'll see. The conference space will open up. And then you can meet with each other here and have your webcams and your audio going, and everybody can talk and share their faces and everything. So you can test everything before you go, and then you can join. I'm not going to join because I don't want my computer to melt down trying to videotape a conference that's video oriented. So, but you can join, and then you can chat and use your webcams and do whatever you need to do. So that's Big Blue Button and the conference tool. Once you're finished, you can end it, and then if you want to keep it, you can, or you can delete it, just like that. The other great tool here is collaborations. So collaborations allows you to create documents that you share with each other. So you can use two tools for that, Etherpad or Google Docs. I'm going to show you Etherpad first. So Etherpad is very simple. You put in what you want to do, and then you move all of the people you want to collaborate with over to this side, like this, or you say like that. There she goes. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want Holly to think she has to work on this. And then you can say start collaborating. And Etherpad will just create a document for you, and you can start adding things. This is a great way to work on a document together, and for the assignment I'm asking you to do, it can be really, really effective. Part of what makes it effective is that it tracks who contributes what. So if I move this over, you can see that I get a specific color as a user, and I can put my name in there. And then if I had invited Holly and she was going to work on this document also, she could add her own color and name. And then as the teacher, I could go back and track who had contributed what and in what manner or fashion. So this is one of the collaboration tools you have for creating a document together. If you're done with it, you can delete it and it goes away. Another option for collaboration is Google Docs. Some people really like Google Docs and some people can't stand them. And usually it has to do with whether you have a Gmail account or not. Because if you have a Gmail account, it's really easy to use Google Docs. If you don't, it's very frustrating. So I do have a Gmail account. So I'm going to create a Google Doc to show you how it might work. So you just select Google Docs instead of Etherpad. And then you do the same things, add your name, add a description, you add people you want to invite, or you can remove them, and then you say start collaborating. When that happens, Google Docs is going to come up. So I'm already signed into my account, there's my name, and I can start working on this assignment, right? Great. And then if you invited people through Canvas, they should have access to this. But if they don't have a Google account, it can be really difficult for them to sign in. So what helps is if you change your sharing settings. Right now this is set to private, so it's only I can access it. But if I change this to public and I change it to can edit, right here, access, can edit, that's really important, then anybody in your group can get to it and access it and edit it, whether or not they have a Google account. So when you do that, Google will track who's made which changes, and then I can go back and view it. You also can comment on each other's work just like you would in Word, and so that's another good way to track your contributions to a group assignment that you might be producing in Google Docs. So again, that collaboration will show up here in your collaborations tab, and you can delete it when you're done if you would like. So these are some good tools that you have in Canvas for working with each other, and I hope that you will let me know if you have any questions about using them, or let me know of any other suggestions you have for collaboration tools that you use either in other classes or online for work that I might include for future classes. Thanks.